My husband threatened to kidnap our kids if I ever leave him, trapping me in a marriage full of control and fear. With no money and his family against me, I'm secretly documenting everything to protect my children and escape. Hey everyone, my name's Clara, I'm 28 years old, and I'm completely lost right now. I've been lurking on Reddit for ages, scrolling through posts to take my mind off things, but I've never had the guts to write anything myself until now. I'm at my wit's end, and I need to figure out if I'm the one screwing up here or if I've got a real reason to feel this trapped. Here's the situation. My husband, Victor, threatened to kidnap our kids if I ever try to divorce him. It's as messed up as it sounds, and I don't even know where to start, so I guess I'll just spill it all out and hope it makes sense. Victor and I have been married for 6 years. We've got 2 kids, our son's 4, and our daughter's 2. I met Victor back when we were both 24 at this little dive bar near my old job. He was this rugged, charming guy, tall, scruffy beard, always wearing a beat-up leather jacket. He's a mechanic, and he's got this knack for fixing anything, which I thought was cool back then. He'd talk about cars like they were people, and I'd just sit there, sipping my beer, totally hooked on his energy. He's confident, sometimes too much, and that used to make me feel safe. But now, that same confidence feels like a wall I can't get past. He's stubborn, controlling, and when he's pissed, he turns into someone I don't recognize, cold, cutting, like he's sizing me up for a fight. I'm not perfect, okay? I'm a stay-at-home mom now, which we decided together when our son came along. Before that, I was a bank teller. Nothing glamorous, but I liked the routine, the chatter with customers, the way my little paycheck felt like mine. I've always been independent, even growing up. My mom used to call me the stubborn one because I'd argue my way out of anything. But with Victor, that part of me's been shrinking. He's got this, I'm the man, I call the shots vibe, and at first, I didn't mind. He'd handle the bills, fix the leaky sink, and I'd keep the house going. Now it's like he's turned that into a leash, and I'm choking on it. The trouble really kicked off about a year ago, but the moment that broke me was 3 months back. I'd been mulling over divorce for months, not because I stopped loving him, but because I'm so damn tired. Tired of the fights that go nowhere. Tired of him shutting me down when I try to say how I feel. Tired of tiptoeing around his moods. Our house isn't big, just a 2-bedroom rental with peeling paint and a tiny backyard, but it feels like a battlefield. The living room's got this faded green couch where we argue. The kitchen's where he yells if dinner's late, and the kids' room is the only place I can breathe. He'll flip out over dumb stuff, like if I don't have his coffee ready in the morning, or if I forget to thaw the chicken. Then there's the phone thing. He'll snatch it from me, scroll through my messages just to check, even though I've never given him a reason to doubt me. It's humiliating, sitting there while he grills me about some random text from my sister. So, 3 months ago, I couldn't take it anymore. It was late, the kids were asleep, and we were in the living room. The TV was on low, some dumb reality show buzzing in the background, and I just blurted it out. Victor, I'm not happy. We need to figure this out, or I don't know how we keep doing this. I didn't even say divorce, yet. I was testing the water. His face changed, like a switch flipped. He didn't yell, which scared me more. He leaned in, his voice low and steady, and said, "If you ever try to leave me, Clara, I'll take the kids, and you'll never see them again." My stomach twisted into knots. I thought he was just mad, that he'd cool off, but then he kept going. He said he'd move them somewhere I couldn't find, that he'd tell everyone I was a deadbeat mom, that he'd ruin me. I just sat there, staring at the coffee table, the chipped wood blurring as my eyes stung. I've never felt so powerless. Since then, it's like I'm living with a ghost of that moment. He acts normal most days, tossing a ball with our son in the yard, tickling our daughter till she squeals, but that threat hangs over me. Every time he grabs the car keys and says he's taking the kids to the park, my chest tightens. I'll stand at the window, watching them pile into his beat-up truck, wondering if this is it. I've started scribbling stuff in a notebook, dates, times, what he says, hiding it under the mattress like some secret agent. I don't know if it's overkill, but it's all I can think to do. I haven't told my parents. They're an hour away and already worry about me too much, or my friends. Because what if he finds out? Money's another mess piling on. Victor controls it all. We've got a joint account, but he's the one who logs in, pays the rent, handles the savings. I don't even know the password. He says it's his job, and I shouldn't stress about it. The other day, I was folding laundry in our cramped bedroom. Clothes everywhere, the fan humming, and I asked him how much we had saved. Just a casual question, you know? He snapped. Why do you need to know? You think I'm screwing us over? I backpedaled, said I was just curious, but he kept going, accusing me of not trusting him. Now I'm paranoid he's hiding cash somewhere, maybe planning to bolt with the kids like he said. I've got no proof, just this gnawing feeling that keeps me up at night, staring at the ceiling while he snores next to me. Then there's my sister, Tessa. She's 25, single, and a total firecracker, loud, opinionated, the kind of person who'd tell a bear to get lost and win. She's been calling Victor a jerk since day one, but I'd laugh it off, say she didn't get him. Last week, I broke down and called her. We'd had another fight. He'd yelled at me in the kitchen for forgetting his dry cleaning, his voice bouncing off the chipped tile while the kids watched cartoons. I locked myself in the bathroom, sat on the edge of the tub, and told her everything, including the kidnapping threat. She went off, saying he's dangerous, that I need to leave, that I should talk to a lawyer and crash at her place with the kids. She lives in this tiny apartment downtown. Barely room for her, let alone us, but she's dead serious. I want to trust her, but I'm scared he'll find out and make good on his words. The kids are my anchor. My son's this gentle little guy, big brown eyes, always asking if I'm okay when I'm quiet too long. He'll bring me his toy truck, like he's trying to cheer me up, and it guts me. My daughter's a tornado, 2 years old, all giggles and clinging to my legs. Victor's great with them when he's in a good mood. He'll sprawl on the living room rug, building block towers for our son to knock down, or scoop our daughter up for a dance around the kitchen. But when he's mad, he's distant, snapping at our son for crying or brushing our daughter off when she wants attention. I don't trust him to handle them alone, not with how he swings from hot to cold. His mom's a whole other headache. She's this prim, judgmental woman who thinks Victor's perfect. Our house is 10 minutes from hers, a squat little place with a manicured lawn, and she's always dropping by, bringing casseroles and unsolicited advice. When we fight, he'll run to her, and she'll call me, voice dripping with pity, saying I need to be patient or support him better. If I leave, I'd bet my life she'd help him hide the kids. She's got money. Her husband died years back, left her a chunk, and I can see her writing him a check to screw me over, all while smiling like she's doing God's work. There's also Simon, an old friend who's been popping up lately. He's 29, a single dad with a 6-year-old girl, and we work together at the bank way back. He's lanky, always cracking dumb jokes, the kind of guy who'd listen when I'd vent about customers. We ran into each other at the grocery store a few months ago, me juggling a cart full of diapers, him chasing his kid down the cereal aisle. We've been texting since, just friendly stuff about parenting. But Victor saw his name on my phone once and lost it, accusing me of sneaking around. I swore it was nothing, but he stormed out, leaving me shaking in the kitchen. Now I'm scared to reply to Simon, terrified Victor'll twist it into some custody weapon. That night, he threatened me keeps looping in my head. The living room was dim, just the TV glow, and his voice was so steady it chilled me. I'll be scrubbing pots or folding tiny socks, and it hits me. What if he's planning something? I've started Googling custody laws, reading about controlling spouses, finding Reddit threads that feel too close to home. But I'm paralyzed. Staying means misery, the kids hearing us fight, growing up in this tense, creaky house. Leaving means risking everything. I don't have lawyer money, not without dipping into our account, and he'd spot that in a second. Tessa says I'm tougher than I think, that I deserve more than this. I used to dream about going back to work, maybe selling crafts online, little things like bracelets or candles, just for me. Now I can't picture it without seeing Victor snatching the kids away. The guilt's crushing me. He's never hit me. It's all words, threats, games. Maybe I'm overreacting, and I should just try harder, like his mom says. But then I catch my son's worried glance, or feel my daughter's arms around my neck, and I wonder if staying's the real damage. So, here I am, spilling my guts. I'm scared, stuck, and I need perspective. Am I the problem here? Am I being selfish for wanting out, knowing what he might do? I just want my kids safe, but I don't know how to get there without it all crashing down.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our daily updates.